Literally everything about Hanzo's kit annoys me. Storm Arrow is just fan the hammer if it was a long-range projectile that could headshot. It also ricochets to give you PTSD of Scatter Arrow. They also gave him Widowmaker's ult on cooldown, which is called Sonar Arrow, but as the pros like to call it. The how did he know I was there? Oh, Arrow. At least Blizzard compensated by not giving him a lot of mobility. At least his ult's pretty cool. But the single reason I don't like to play Hanzo is because of his gameplay. And his gameplay consists of luck.
Actually, you gotta predict the trajectory of where the enemy's going and the drop of the arrow.
And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your shitty Hanzo main excuses. Your character is luck-based. When you watch this kill cam, are you genuinely gonna tell yourself, he was predicting where I was moving left and right, left and right. He clicked Storm Arrow and spammed and got lucky. Is it safe to say Fesh is a better Overwatch player than me? No, because he's playing Hanzo because he's too dogshit at Widow. My point is, if I was to play Hanzo, I need to eliminate as much luck as possible. And lucky for me, I had the best idea. Let me introduce you to the box. This bad boy solved all of my problems. When a bad guy is in the box, shoot the arrow. Simple as that. But combined with my new playstyle, which you Hanzo players are just going to think is outlandish, I am no longer going to track the enemy. I will no longer be predicting the drop-off, but I will adjust for when the enemy is too far away. I will not be tracking left or right or predicting left and right, only up and down. I think, no joke, I just reinvented the wheel for Hanzo. If you are bad at Hanzo because of the tracking and the drop-off and all of that crap, or you're just unlucky, this is the way to go. In the box you go, Ash. In the box, bitch.
My god, you're hitting
Getting very hostile vibes from the soldier. What the fuck? Bitch. In the box, you bitch. Oh. But wait. Haven't I done that before? I've just been shit-talking your favorite hero. I need to tell you what I'm actually doing. In Overwatch 1, Hanzo was extremely lame. If you were a bad Hanzo, this is all you would be doing. But if you were a good Hanzo, this is all you'd be doing. Oh, wait. Look at this. Oh, he's repositioning. Look how much skill that took. What's he gonna do? Spam. Hanzo was boring in Overwatch 1. And that's the point of this video. I didn't like his luck playstyle, and I didn't like his spam playstyle, but this isn't Overwatch 1, it's Overwatch 2. In this video, I want to see if Hanzo has redeemed himself. Like his character, that's the point of this. He's gonna redeem himself, like that's his whole character in the game. Alright, I've got my answer. I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is, spamming down a corridor can still get you dumb kills like this. Now for the good news. Hanzo went from my least favorite character in the entire game out of the 35 or whatever characters, he was the worst one out of all of them, to now being one of my most favorite characters to play. He's really, really fun and, dare I say, respectable. But, big but. My problem is with the respectable aspect of Hanzo is that it's up to the other players. Hanzo was not fun for me, but I found a way for him to be fun with the box and my new gameplay. And it was a very specific Hanzo problem. Let's take Roadhog for example. He's very fun, but not respectable. Hanzo for me personally wasn't fun and wasn't respectable. Unless everyone starts doing my really dumb strat where they use the box and they no longer track and predict enemies and just shoot when they're in the box, he's never going to be a respectable character because he's a long-range one-shotting hero that doesn't really take a lot of skill. Sorry to say, and I'm not memeing or trying to be whatever, he's not a very hard character. If you're a Hanzo main and you're sitting here going, why is he talking about respect? What's he talking about? It's a video game. You probably haven't seen my other videos, but I really don't care about things on paper. Like, I know Orisa is the best tank in the game. I know Hog is the best tank in the game. I want to play Reinhardt, right? And that's the type of message I like to send to people. And that's why I'm talking about respect so much, because respect to me is such an important factor when it comes to picking a hero. A pocket Sojourn, I hate seeing that. Back in Overwatch 1, it was a pocket Ashe. I hate seeing that. It just felt so lame. And I understand that you might play Hanzo not because he's overpowered or easy or hard if you're depending on how you want to look at it. Maybe it's just because you like bows. You like that weapon. And I cannot stress to you, if that is your reasoning for playing Hanzo, I absolutely love that. I used to be the sniper guy. In every game with a sniper, I would pick the sniper. And the reason I'm talking about this is because I see it all the time. People just shit on Hanzo players and the character because it's just annoying to go up against. My entire philosophy is play who you want to play, especially if you think because they just look cool or you like their kit or their character. But Hanzo is so annoying, it challenges that entire ideal. And that's really all I have to say about Hanzo. I will talk about his character, in story character, because I like that segment. But besides that, that's all I have to say. I learnt Hanzo, I learnt the best ways to play him for me, but at the end of the day, he's just really fucking annoying to play against. And that whole last segment I just did about, respecting characters and playing who you want to play, I really need you to understand that should be your takeaway. Just play the character you want to play, even at the cost of my fucking sanity, because Hanzo is annoying.
Nice, Hanzo.
Now, for my favorite part, the character. Hanzo's one of the best written characters in this entire game. Hanzo was just a young man when he had to kill his own brother because Genji refused to follow his father's orders. Hanzo resonates with a lot of people because the story of a child following their parents' orders because they didn't know any better and now have to live with those consequences of what they did all because they were trying to do the right thing is sadly a very common situation. And anyone that is in that situation can see clear as day the biggest problem Hanzo has is to forgive himself, and that's something that you as well might be struggling with. With each update and new voice lines that Overwatch adds to the game, every time Hanzo gets something new, he gets that closer to forgiving himself and moving on. That's why voice lines with Ana where it sounds like a mother figure helping a child that desperately needs guidance is so impactful to us because we might be going through the same thing. To some people, this makes no sense. What are you talking about? Forgiving yourself, following what your parents said when you were younger, but it's such a toxic situation that Hanzo and yes, real people find themselves in. In my last video, I talked about Zen being a good character, but Hanzo's a relatable character. He has such a real down-to-earth problem, and we want to see him succeed.
I know that look. Mending an old wound?
I wronged someone dear to me. The path to redemption is trying.
It's not pleasant. But you'll see, it was worth it in the end.
I hope so.
Oh my god, jump scare, I'm back. I'm sorry to disappoint you, I'm still here. This is the end of the testing. If you weren't here before, I basically said, I'm gonna make a bunch of videos in different styles and similar styles and see which one people like. This one was more of high editing and cinematic shots like the Zen one, but more of a rant like my older ones. And I'll just get all the information, all the data and all that crap and see what people like to make a final decision. But yeah, that's it. No more funky editing and, well, maybe funky editing, but no more flopping and going from one thing to another. I will be seeing what people like. Maybe you like the Zen one more where it's less ranting and more scripting and more editing and all that. Maybe you like complete rants like my older ones, like the Hammond one and the Genji-ish one and all of that stuff. Anyway, I'll see, bye-bye, tank video next. How do I turn this thing?